wings for him, Sharpe and Avdija. On the block, you'll see Kamara and Clingan. And it's Holiday in at the 1. And for the Celtics, the wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Then it's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Kata in at the 5. Now we know the rumor mill is always active at this point of the season, Richard. For players, what's it like being mentioned in trade talks?
It can be a blow to your confidence, and it can also make you lose a little trust in your organization. You just have to remind yourself, it's not personal, just business.
Now, here's Avdija. Back to Holiday. And Pritchard pulls it down. Avdija against Brown. There's a screen. No good on the triple. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. He told me that they've got one of the league's best lockdown defenders in Drew Holiday, so it won't be easy for us tonight. Coach went on to say that against top-tier individual defender like Holiday, the most important thing is spreading the points around and having a diverse attack. Kevin?
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. So the Portland Trail Blazers able to put the first points up on the board. Yep, that one goes in there.
That's a slick move off the deck. Brown finds ways to free himself up.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Pass to Sharpe. The tray. The rebound by the Celtics. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense. Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Pass to Clingan. Outside Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. From downtown. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Sam Hauser. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, thanks. The Celtics this summer trading Drew Holiday for Anfernee Simons, player almost a decade younger. Simons' deep threat capability is definitely a fit for the way the Boston Celtics like to play, especially now moving forward. If he can fit in defensively, he could be a long-term contributor, guys.
Yeah, he's more than capable. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. Here's Pritchard after Drew Holiday's score. Left side, Brown. Here's Kata. Clingan with the block.
And with every swat, Clingan is earning a reputation as a shot blocker.
Kamara down low. He's covered by Pritchard. Here's Sharpe. And it's Derek White with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Walsh, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. And Brown throws it down hard.
And that's something that should really get Brown going. Alley-oops like that, that really helped the momentum.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Celtics foul. Nias Kata. First personal foul. First team foul.
Celtics on D. And here's Holiday. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Toronto. Down low. 4 on the clock. For the 3. And that one is off. The Celtics have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's Pritchard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Hey, Greg, after 2 seasons in Milwaukee, how about Damian Lillard going back to the Blazers roster, even as he works his way back from the Achilles?
And in the meantime, he gets to watch this relatively young group compete. Their activity and defensive edge should pair nicely with his offensive brilliance next season.
That free throw good from Pritchard. Both free throws good from Pritchard.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now here is Holiday. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
Excellent move from Holiday to set the bucket up. No surprise there.
And the Celtics with possession here. Here's Brown. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assists. His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Trailblazers trail by 4. Pass to Sharpe. Outside, Avdija. Offensive rebound. Clingan nails the baby hook. Clingan's got his second basket of the night.
I love how hard Clingan works that offensive glass, using his size in that situation.
And so it's Pritchard with it. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Brown outside. Six to shoot. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Trailblazers have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Now Sharpe coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Back to Holiday. Clingan the screen for Holiday. The rebound by Tatum.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Back to Brown. They set the pick inside, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Love to see Brown facilitate out of the pick and roll, and I'm sure his coach feels the same way.
Trailblazers trail by 6. Pass to Sharpe. Avdija, he's covered by Brown. Clingan the screen for Avdija. Back to Sharpe. Clock at 2. Over White. Second shot opportunity. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
That's just a great job of finishing by Clingan.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Free throw good. Clingan.
And really the only question going forward for Clingan, can he keep up with the foot speed in the NBA?
Brown outside. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. To the paint. Missed inside.
Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
Back to Sharpe. Outside Holiday. Pass to Clingan. Here's Kamare. Holiday with the three. And it's White with the rebound. Celtics leading by 3. Pritchard with the ball. He's coming off a 10-point game against Chicago. Brown against Avdija. This one for 3. Up again. And Clingan pulls it down. Clingan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Kamara down low. Can't connect from short range. The Celtics have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Walsh can't get it to go. Trailblazers trail by 3. Avdija kicks to Holiday. Pass to Sharpe. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Avdija gets the bucket. Avdija's got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, guys. Every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trailblazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players just around them. Kevin?
A good strategy. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you.
Next answer. All right. Let's see it.
A whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Williams, he's checked in for Portland. Grant comes in for Drew Holiday. Here's Garza. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's Simon. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Oh, gritty inside. Simon's amongst the big bodies.
Former dunk contest champion Anfernee Simons. Greg, also a threat from deep.
Yeah, over half his shots coming from long range. I mean, he's not exactly a point guard or a lockdown defender, but if you need a bucket, that he can provide.
So it's the Celtics now. Portland making their last shot. Here's Shireman, defended by Avdija. Pass to Hauser. Clock at 6. And Simons, here we go. The rebound by Sharpe. Portland's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharpe's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
Now, here's Simons. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Bulls in Chicago. From deep. And Clingan pulls it down. Clingan's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Grant down low. Gonzalez on him. No good from Grant. Boston trailing. And Simons has it in the corner. Knocks down the 3-ball. Simons has got 5 points so far.
And that's a high percentage shot for Simons. He loves that corner 3.
1:51 left in the first. Pass to Avdija. Now Williams. Hauser defending. Grant for 3. Trains the three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Simons. He's got 5. 1:21 left to play in the first quarter. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. Here's Avdija. Picks it off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Portland lead.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter. Sharpe against Simons. Outside Gonzalez. The 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Celtics trail by 3. And here is Simons. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Five to shoot. And the slam dunk by Simons.
And that's some serious liftoff from Simons. Wow.
We've got 22 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Outside, Avdija. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Celtics ball. Substitution on the court.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Trailblazers lead by 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Portland.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
We've got Anfernee Simons. He's out there with Peyton Pritchard. And it's Garza in at the 5 down low. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Left side, Simons. Rebound by Williams. Portland leading by 3. Pass to Rupert. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Now here's Williams. He's covered by Pritchard. Here's Reith. 4 on the shot clock. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Reith has got 5 points now this quarter.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Boston shooting well. They're at 45%. Now Pritchard. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Rupert. 3-point lead. Williams looking around. It's stolen by Gonzalez. Here's Grant. The rebound by the Celtics. Last time against the Trailblazers, they lost in Portland.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
Expect to see them being much more careful tonight because of that. Maybe being a little less aggressive.
5 on the clock. Pritchard from outside, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
There they are. Make some noise for Celtics Entertainment.
One defensive stat that teams are tracking these days, deflections. Why do you think that's so important to them?
Well, it's a measure of your activity and disruption. Even if you don't get the steal, messing up the flow of a team's offense can be so impactful.
On defense, Boston. Outside Holiday. From outside the arc, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Celtics trail by 3. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Left side, Simons. Six on the shot clock. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. To the inside. The kick out to Holiday. Pass to Williams. And here is Grant. He's covered by Pritchard. Here's Kamare. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Kamare's got the lead up to 6 now for the Trailblazers. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Here they come. It's Celtics Entertainment.
And the Celtics making a change here. Brown's checked in, and the voting for the dunk contest is just about over. So let's bring up the leading contenders for you. Boy, with the players on this list, you know this year's contest is going to be a fun one.
It is. And with their places in the contest almost wrapped up, I'm sure these guys are working on their moves already.
Well, you look at Sharpe, almost all the way up there in the top spot. I don't know if he'll make it to number 1, but you'd have to say he's going to be a part of the contest for sure.
It's looking that way, and the contest will be a lot better off having him in it. He always puts on a show.
And the list of participants is going to be final soon, so we'll be sure to keep you posted. This year's dunk contest should be a very special one.
And every year it seems we see something in the dunk contest that we've never seen before, and I don't think this year will be any different.
Here's Holiday following the basket by Jaylen Brown.
Boston foul. Jaylen Brown.
Portland, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
At the line for the Trailblazers, Kamare, 2 shots.
The first one falls. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Celtics trail by 5. Pass to Simons. Looking to end his cold spell, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal.
Deni Avdija picks one up.
Right there, Simons goes to work on the interior. He plays with no fear.
At the line for 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And on the court, Simons is like a lightning bolt of energy. He hustles hard and just puts in the sweat to outwork the other team.
And Simons drops them both. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Trailblazers. It's a 3-point game. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. It was rough.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Kevin. Deni Avdija, the son of a 6'8" Serbian sharpshooter who played for the Yugoslavian national team, then moved to Israel and met Deni's mom. Deni said he had the same mentality, fire in the eyes, every night playing to win. That's how I've always been. That passion is a part of my culture. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Now, here's Avdija. He has 7.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
Celtics trail by 5. Simons with the ball. 9 points in the game so far. Brown deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 5. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Here's Holiday. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Pass to Grant. Lets it go from the wing. Garza pulls it in. Boston's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Brown with it. Kamara on him. Brown, no good. Trailblazers leading by 5. When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and
Boston.
physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Trailblazers making a change here. Clingan's checked in. As we get a break in the action, let's take a peek at the leading defenses. Third spot, the Celtics.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
Celtics trail by 7. Outside, White. Back to Pritchard. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
Sharpe checked in for Portland.
Number 17, Shaedon Sharpe.
On defense, the Trailblazers. On the wing, Brown. Defended by Avdija. And the foul called on Toumani Camara. That's his first foul. So it's the Celtics now. They trail by 7. Right a screen. Pritchard against Holiday. Just 4 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Over in the corner, White gets the three-pointer to fall. White's got 5.
He just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Up top, Sharpe. White covering. And then Sharpe with the dunk.
And not just an athlete. Sharpe is very crafty with the ball in his hand.
And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. Pass to White, and stolen by Sharpe. Oh, and the jam by Sharpe.
Out of this world. Sharpe is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Celtics trail by 8. Pritchard up top, guarded by Holiday. And it's Brown missing. Portland's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Here's Kamara. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Boston's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Pass to Pritchard. Now here's White. Pritchard sets a screen for White. To the middle, just 5 on the clock. Hayden's shot is off. Trailblazers leading by 10. Holiday with it, picked up by Brown. They get the rebound. Clingan the screen for Avdija. It's tipped. Here's Pritchard. Clingan covering. Now Pritchard. He's got 8. Here's Kata. Shot clock at 6. From 20 feet out, Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got it back down to within single digits for the Celtics. The Trailblazers shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Clingan finds Avdija. And Holiday has it in the corner. There's a screen by Kamara. Clock at 4. The shot by Holiday, no good.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Pass to Walsh. The Celtics working the ball around now. Brown outside. Shoots over Clingan. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Bounce pass, Holiday. Sharpe against Pritchard. Back to Clingan. And it's Clingan with the jam.
I tell you, not only does Clingan set sturdy screens, he knows how to make himself available for the pass.
Pritchard passes to Walsh. Outside, White. Pass to Pritchard. White, a screen on Holiday. Here's Pritchard. Avdija with the rebound. Avdija's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now, here's Sharpe. He's got 6. There's a screen by Kamara. Fires the 3. Pass to Holiday. And that's good off the glass that time. And it's a 12-point Portland lead.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Brown outside. Back to Pritchard. A 3-ball. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Trailblazers leading by 9. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at Boston. They're sitting pretty, second place, and looking to take the top spot.
And when you look at Boston, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
Here's Walsh. Right of screen. Pass to Tatum. Pocket 6. It's Brown on the wing. Defended by Avdija. And it's Brown missing.
And they continue to control the glass.
Now Sharpe. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul, second team foul.
The Trailblazers have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Sharpe drops them both. And we finished one half of basketball. It's the Trailblazers. They're up by 11. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
53. And get ready for some high RPM and amazing stunts from your Pocket Bike Arena Entertainment.
And we welcome you to halftime. First order of business, time to take stock of the All-Star voting.
Well, it's always an honor to be selected, especially if it's your first All-Star game. It's just a sign of respect.
And some newbies trying to make their case. A couple of great candidates out there trying to close strong. And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Boston Celtics.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy look shot. Yeah, the only way to slow down a team with good scores is to disrupt their rhythm. Otherwise, you can fire up that barbecue. Man, that was 1987 all over again.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Without question, Peyton Pritchard displaying his skills today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And so it's Pritchard who brings the ball up for the Celtics. On the floor for Portland. On the block, you'll see Kamara and Clingan. The wings for him, Sharpe and Avdija. And it's Holiday in at the 1. Takes the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. White's got 8 points.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
When you think about Derek White, here's a guy, RJ, who's really grown as a player in all ways.
Yeah, Derek makes smart plays. He's had that experience to see what works and what doesn't. And most often, he makes the necessary plays to put his team in a winning situation.
Celtics trail by 10. Brown outside. And Clingan pulls it down. Clingan's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. It's stolen by White. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Moving it up. Stolen. Here's Kamara. And slam dunk by Kamara.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Pritchard. Portland making their last shot. Here's Kata. Nothing on the board. White shoots from 8. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. He's still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
White at the line with 1 shot.
And that one falls for White. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Pass to Sharpe. Avdija on the wing. Now Kamara. 6 to shoot. And Sharpe has it in the corner. Launches a 3. Tries again. And here's Avdija. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Deni Avdija at the line for 1.
Celtics trail by 12. Pass to Kata. And the foul called on Toumani Camara. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And it's White, top of the key. Here's Brown, defended by Avdija. Brown, no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
We'd heard the stories about Sharpe and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Pritchard passes to White. The 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Trailblazers leading by 14. Here's Sharpe. Kamara finds Sharpe. Holiday against Pritchard. Second chance shot. And the nice bucket inside from Holiday. Holiday's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's just Holiday moving around the floor, picking his spots.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
And please give a big round of applause for your next team.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you want to play tough and want to hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last. Yeah.
You can just chalk up the points when these guys get to the line. Here are your top free throw shooters for the past month. Fourth, Derek White.
And during that time, guys, he's been an absolute dead-eye shooter from the free throw line. His concentration just never wavers.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And so it's Pritchard who brings the ball up for the Celtics. It's a 16-point game. Pass to White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Shaedon Sharpe picks one up. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
At the line for 2, Tatum.
And he knocks down the first one. He's off on the second. Trailblazers leading by 15. Portland moving the ball around. Kamare misses. Boston's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Back to Brown. There's the pick. Takes a 3. At the tip. Rebounded by Kamare. For Portland, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Pritchard against Holiday. Here's Clingan. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Pritchard. 13 points in the game. White looking around. Over in the corner, Brown. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Portland with the rebound. Clingan's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Clingan, the screen for Avdija. He's looking for Clingan and finds him. And the layup's good off the glass. Clingan's got 15.
And Clingan uses his size well and just bullies his way through the defense.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Now here's White. 11 points in the game.
Sharpe, third personal.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Portland.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for White. Which current player do you think is on that Richard Jefferson path to becoming an NBA analyst.
First of all, to hear you, Kevin Harlan, say that blows my mind. But I think Draymond Green, C.J. McCollum, there's some very, very good players out there that are way more experienced in the media coming out than I was.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Celtics trail by 19. Pass to Tatum. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, huh, with that emphatic slam.
That's what lackluster defense will get you. You deserve to get dunked on with that type of effort.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball, following the bucket by the Celtics. Pritchard against Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. A shot by Sharpe. Nobody around. Cans it from downtown. Sharpe's got 13.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Stay there.
Back to Pritchard for 3. Avdija with the rebound. And so it's Avdija with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Now here is Holiday. Here's Sharpe. And it's White with the rebound. Pass to Pritchard. Back to White. Here's Tatum. Clingan with the steal. And here's Avdija. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Jaylen Brown.
Just a professional pass from a great player. That's Drew Holiday.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Toumani Camara.
One shot.
That free throw, good from Avdija. Boston's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Pritchard passes to Simons. Boston again missing.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
You know, Greg, being a two-way player got Jeremy Grant into the NBA. But now he's grown even more.
Yeah, early on in his career, he's often the primary defender on elite scorers. Then he added scoring to his game in Detroit, becoming an effective two-way player.
Boston's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Here's Simons. No good off the front iron.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
White, good.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Trailblazers leading by 23. And here's Holiday. He's got 15. Grant outside. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And a chance here to check out some stats for Derek White. He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. He's getting around 16 points a game, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. And you look at those numbers, but really his main asset is being a playmaker.
Great handle, great vision. That's how he drops so many dimes.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Minod's checked in, and it's Gonzalez in for Pritchard. Outside, Simons. trying to break that ice-cold streak, and he lays it up and in. Simons has got 11 points.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Here's Sharpe following the bucket by the Celtics. Pass to Grant, three-pointer. Now Kamara from the arc. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Kamara's got 5 points now this quarter. A difficult situation for Boston. Outside, Simons. And there are the Celtics with another basket. Portland has gone 2 of 5 with a three-point shot since coming out of the break. And Holiday kicks to Grant. Pass to Sharpe. Grant surveying the D. Fires the three. Einad pulls it in.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Simons against Sharpe. Fires from 18. And again, Anfernee Simons. 15 points in the game.
And this is what Simons does best. Once he catches fire, this guy is a tough one to put out.
Back to Holiday. Portland moving the ball around. To the inside. And slam dunk by Kamara.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? 1:58 left to play in the third. Holiday against Gonzalez. Here's Hauser. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington. They'll face the Wizards. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Holiday against Gonzalez. Inside, here's Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
An experienced point guard. Gotta be careful how you guard Holiday in screen and rolls.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Celtics. Williams with the steal. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. The 9-foot shot. Good work there as it goes. Sharpe's got 7 now in this quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
1:11 left to play in the third. Sharpe against Simons. Pass to Hauser. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here's Holiday. And it's Grant in the corner. Shot clock at 5. Williams sets a screen for Grant. Puts one up from 19. Williams. Einad pulls it in. Boston's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. The shot's good from Simons.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
Holiday against Gonzalez. Pass to Sharpe. Now here's Williams. Here's Grant. Off target with the fadeaway. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this. Let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page. Woo.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Peyton Pritchard out there with Anfernee Simons. Then there's Sam Hauser. And it's Gonzalez in at the 3. That's the Boston 5. Now here's Williams. Pass to Murray. And Boston with the rebound. Outside Gonzalez. Now Pritchard. Defended by Avdija. Pritchard against Avdija. Driving in. Pritchard gets the bucket.
What I want to know is, where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
Murray with it. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Avdija against Pritchard. Shot from 12. The kick out to Simons. Pass to Garza. Goes back up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
At the line for your Celtics, Luka Garza. At the line for 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Portland leading by 23. Here's Rupert. Garza pulls it in. Boston's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Gonzalez passes to Pritchard. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Outside Williams. Avdija dishes to Grant. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
6 on the shot clock. Lets it go with a 3. The rebound by the Celtics.
He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole three-pointer came in the first half.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Hauser, defended by Avdija. Fires of the pass to Simons. The rebound by Grant.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for the Celtics. And a switch here also for Portland. Clingan's checked in. Now Simons. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention. And it seems, Richard, sometimes the best player on a team isn't necessarily their leader. You've been on a lot of teams, a lot of great players. Do you agree?
Well, at the very least, you need your best player to be the tone setter. They don't have to be very vocal, but their work ethic and their accountability has to be the highest.
And the Celtics making a change here. Einad's checked in, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction in terms of turnovers. It's slowly becoming a problem.
Celtics trail by 21. Here's Pritchard. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position, just outworking everyone early on the glass.
Now, here's Avdija. And finished off by Avdija.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And the Celtics with possession here. The Blazers getting the bucket.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Pass to Clingan. And here is Williams, covered by Simons. Here's Rupert. Grant in the post. Brown's there. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Celtics.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Simons. Rebound by Williams.
Really thought he had this one. And the defense, they were giving it to him.
Grant on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Grant kicks to Avdija. Banked in off the glass. Avdija's got 14 points here in the second half.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Simons. Deni Avdija making his last shot. Pass to Garza. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown against Grant. The fadeaway. And Clingan pulls it down. Clingan's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Outside, Avdija. Clingan finds Avdija. And there's the whistle. That goes on Deni Avdija. That's his third foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
The Celtics making a switch here. White's checked in. The Celtics have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Pritchard sets a screen for Simons. Brown outside. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Here's Sharpe. Rebound Boston. White's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Brown the pass to Pritchard. Now Brown. And the game getting more spread out. Do you think RJ will ever see an NBA 4-point line?
I doubt it, but I guess you never know. I personally don't think it's a good idea. I think the game needs tweaks, not changes.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Here's Garza. Boston again missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Sharpe finds Holiday to the paint. Clingan with it. Brown on him. Sharpe on the wing. Oh, and the jam by Sharpe.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Outside, Simons. Here's White. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Deni Avdija picks one up.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
At the line for 2, Derek White.
He misses the free throw. So Portland ends up going with the new group. And he sinks the second. Well, we all love teams going all in to win, but Richard, some teams run that risk and it does not work out.
But that's the risk. These windows are so small. If you believe that you have a chance to go all in, or if you have a 2-year window, it's okay to leverage the future in hopes of getting it done now.
Now, here's Grant. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Brown outside. Down low, here's Kata. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
For Portland, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Pass to Grant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And each year we see Jeremy Grant, he gets better. And defenders have their hands full with this guy.
Jeremy Grant at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Grant.
And, you know, with more responsibility, Grant has really blossomed. A dynamic two-way threat who wants to continue to get better.
And Grant drops them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Boston's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions. Only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
Brown the pass to Kata. Pass to White. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Looking to get it going. Brown, no good.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Here's Walsh. He's guarded by Williams. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Brown.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
Here's Rupert. Screen by Grant. Pass to Williams. Now, here's Grant. He's covered by Brown. Here's Walsh. To the wing on the left. Pritchard with the ball. And here is Brown. Shot clock at 6. That one goes in.
Getting the hoop and the harm. That's tremendous body control from Brown.
Richard, we see such an influx of foreign players. Any concern that American-born players will fall behind?
100%. We have to change our development. We have to change our approach to youth basketball because right now the Europeans, one, hungrier, two, they have a greater approach for skill and technique at an early age.
Brown, no good on the free throw.
Brown, now an elite scorer in this league, really does it all.
Pass to Grant. Launches it. It's rebounded by Walsh.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from three, and he's pretty good from this.
And it's Brown missing. Trailblazers have gone only 6 of 14 to the field in the fourth. Pass to Grant. To the middle. Here's Reith. A rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
The Celtics shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. Outside, White. Brown outside. Now Pritchard. It's White on the wing. He's covered by Grant. White, good.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Trailblazers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief two-gamer.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Donovan Clingan.
And what effort he had on the boards, displaying some great fight, willing to battle down low.
Here's Rupert. Pass to Grant. Here's the three. And it's Derek White with the rebound. Here's Pritchard. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Here's Rupert. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. With Richard Jefferson and Craig Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Donovan Clingan.